A while ago, Contact Out, the tool that I have used it in how to find someone's personal and business email addresses videos, sent me an email address asking if I can do an honest review about their tool in an exchange for a lifetime subscription. So I'm telling you this because I would like to be 100% transparent with you. I'm going to try to not be biased in this video. I would like to talk about the pros and cons the tool has and how we can use it in an OSINT investigation or an external penetration testing scenario. Hello and welcome to this video. My name is Saad from CyberSudo. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel and follow me on social media for more content. Now, for the people who are new to this channel, I have a link in the description to get 3 things for free. The first one is an OSINT list that I have made that contains my favorite OSINT websites. And the second thing is a mini course on how you can unlock vulnerable cars. And the third thing is a mini course on how you can find like a Wi-Fi password using OS X. All of this is gonna be in the link in the description. Now, if you were tasked to perform an external penetration testing, sometimes what hackers do is that they try and gather all of the employees' email addresses from LinkedIn, for example, and then they send them a phishing email. And once an employee clicks on the email addresses, downloads the attachment, and then opens the file, then the attacker will gain an initial foothold into the system. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how we can use Contact Out to get the employees' email addresses, and we're going to talk about the pros and cons that the tool has. With that being said, let's start our video. So the first thing I'm going to be talking about is the pricing plan. Now, I'm going to make a comparison between the 3 extensions that we have used them in the how to find someone's personal or business email addresses videos, which are Contact Out, Signal Hire, and Get Prospect. Now, for me, I would like to use all of them when I'm trying to find information about someone, because sometimes you will find an information that in Contact Out which is not available in Get Prospect, and sometimes you will find information in Get Prospect that is not available or cannot be found in Contact Out. That's why for me, I would like to use all the extensions at the same time. So let's have a look at the pricing plan. The thing that I really love about Contact Out is that they have a free plan that you can use, which we have actually used in the previous videos, which includes free 40 emails lookup and 3 phone numbers. Now, I know they are only 3 phone numbers, but I think this is good enough, still good enough if you are trying to find someone's phone number. And what you actually get, which is very important, is the personal and the business email addresses. Unlike the other companies like Get Prospect or Signal Hire that only offer and show you the business email addresses. So this is a very good thing to have. Now, when we look at the plan that Get Prospect provide, we can see that they provide 50 email addresses for free and 100 email addresses for vacation, which means that you can verify an email addresses using their service, which Contact Out does not have. And now when we go and check at Signal Hire, we can see that they can only provide 5 email lookups. The cool thing is that they have a large database. They have 650 million records in their database, which is incredible for me. But they miss looking up at the phone numbers. They don't have the feature of looking up at someone's phone number. Similar to Get Prospect, you're only allowed to look for business email addresses, not personal, and you won't be able to look up for phone numbers. Now, here's an advice that just came to my mind, which is if you're trying to apply for a job, most of the times you send your email address to the HR department. But when using, for example, such extensions to find someone's personal or maybe business email address, what I recommend is that when you're applying for a company, send your email to the HR department and CC the CEO of the company. And if your resume was impressive enough, then your chance of getting the job is much higher than someone else. Now, Contact Out gave me a free trial account that I can use it to demonstrate to you the features that Contact Out has. And the first thing that they have is the search feature, in which you can search for someone's name, for example, John Smith, and immediately enter the title, seniority, and location, skills, technology used, etc., which are filters that you can use it to narrow down your search to find the right, for example, employee, or to find a specific person you are looking for. Now, in our case, if you would like to use this tool in our investigation, your OSINT investigation, or to perform the phishing campaign, of course, after you sign the contract with the company, what we're going to do is that we are going to specify the company, and the company is going to be called Contact Out, just for example. And then I'm going to say search, and here I'm going to get the employees that the tool can show me, and here are the people who work at Contact Out. But, and this is a very important point, which is when you go to Contact Out LinkedIn page, for example, here, and then you go to people who work at the company, you can see that they have 81 employees and not 26 employees that are shown in the Contact Out tool. So what we can do here right now is, for example, see someone's email address. You can see his personal email address as well as the company email address. You can also see the phone number if you would like to, and we can export all the results into a CSV file. So I'm going to do this right now. I can say export all, how many leads I would like to export, if you would like just to export 1 or 2, and I want to export it to a CSV file. So I'm gonna say 26, which are all the employees in Contact Out. And once it's done, you are gonna see it under account, I believe. Yes, it says right here. So I can download the CSV file and view the people. Now the problem here is that Contact Out is not showing me the 81 employees' email addresses. So when we go to Contact Out search tool, we can only get 26 results. And when I counted the results, they were 16 results instead of 81 or 26. So once we open the Excel file, as you can see it right here, you can get the description, experience, email addresses, work emails, personal emails, etc., which is very good, their LinkedIn profile. And when you scroll down a little bit, you can see that you only get 19 results instead of 26 that were shown in Contact Out tool, as you can see here. Let me show you something. When we, for example, go and click on somebody who is not in the list, so for example, this person, let me check if he is somewhere in here. So he is not in the list. As you can see, when we go and use the extension, we might be able to find his email address, as you can see here, and the phone number as well. So the problem here is that there are email addresses that you can only find using the extension, but not using the tool that they have on their website. So, which for me, what I would like to do is that I would like to use the extension, or I would like to prefer to use the extension instead of using the tool. Another very cool feature that they have is called enrichment. And with enrichment, you can create your CSV file, for example, and in the CSV file, you can add the LinkedIn profile URLs. And once you upload the list to the enrichment tool, then you will be able to find the email addresses that are associated with the profile URLs that you have in your list. Another thing that you can do is that if you have a list of email addresses and you would like to find their LinkedIn profile, you can use the email address feature that they have right here. Or if you have a list of companies and you would like to get more information, you can only add the website of the company in the list, and then they will go and find whether the company is on LinkedIn and what description they have, the number of employees, etc. Another feature that ContactOut has is called email campaigns, and with this feature you can create your own email campaigns. Like you can click here, add your email address, subject, and the email addresses that you would like to send and at which time you would like to send your email campaign. Now let's summarize what we have talked about in this video. Let's start with the advantages. The first advantage is that they provide a free plan to look up for 40 email addresses and 3 phone numbers. The second most important thing is that they can show you personal and business email addresses as well as phone numbers, unlike any other extensions that we have used them in a previous video. The third thing is that you can create an email campaign, which will make your job a little bit easier if you are a recruiter, and it will allow you to export your search result using the search tool and download them as a CSV file to see all the people or all the employees' email addresses, their description, experience, etc. And the last thing is that, and this is one of the second favorite thing about the tool, is that the tool is going to show you, or the ContactOut extension is going to show you all the previous or old email addresses that they found about this LinkedIn user. So if a user has worked at Microsoft and then retired and now they are working at Facebook, then they're going to show you both email addresses. Other extensions are going to show you, or at least Signal Hire and Get Prospect are going to show you their current business email address. Now let's talk about the disadvantages and the things that can ContactOut improve. The first thing is that the number of results that's shown in the search tool is different than the number of profiles that we have found in the CSV list. And the second thing is that there are many employees or many LinkedIn profiles that cannot be seen using the search tool. So when I search, for example, a company and I can see 20 search results, there are other people that I can see their email addresses using their extension, but not using the search tool that they have on their web interface. And the third thing, which could be an advantage and disadvantage at the same time, which is you would be able, or you might be able to see someone's old email address. And for me, this is a very good thing. I would like to see all the email addresses, even if they are invalid right now. But for a recruiter, this might be not very good, because I remember when I've used this tool one time and I've got an email address and I've used hunter.io to verify whether this email address is deliverable or not. And it was not deliverable, but it was a correct email address. Now, another thing is that you cannot see the total number of employees who work at that company. And you can, of course, do this or see this using LinkedIn. But for me, it's going to be nicer if you can see the number of results that you have got using the search tool and the total number of employees, because using this or by doing this, you can know that you are not sending an email address to all of the employees, or you are not getting all the employees' email addresses, and instead you're only getting a portion of the email addresses. Another nice thing to have is that for me, I like to select what I would like to export. I want to see the first and last name, personal, business email address, and phone number. I don't care about where they work at, because I've already specified this in the search tool. And their experience, I don't want to see their experience. So it's going to be very nice if I can select what information I would like to export and see in the CSV file. Now, if you like ContactOut and you would like to get a subscription, you can use the code CyberSudo 2023 to get 10% discount. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and please tell me if you have any other ideas or video ideas that I can do on the channel, because your opinion is very important. And please let me know what do you think about this video in the comment section, or whether you have used ContactOut before or not. I would like to see and read all of your comments, and thank you so much for watching until now, and I'll see you soon.